If you're travelling to the Maldives and want to know what it's like arriving at Malé Airport, how to get to the seaplane terminal or your speedboat and then travelling by seaplane to your resort, or you're simply interested in knowing what it's like travelling by seaplane, then this video is for you. I'll share with you lots of information and tips in this video to make your journey more enjoyable and make it a great start to your holiday, and this will form part of my Maldives playlist. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below and I will undertake to answer in a maximum 24 hours.
Welcome to Malé International Airport. Had a couple of hour delay at Doha, unfortunately, so it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But on this video I'll show you what arrivals is like when you arrive in Malé in the Maldives, and then I'll show you also, hopefully, depending on the light, what the seaplane terminal is like as well if you're connecting a seaplane transfer to your resort. I'm just going to go through security. I can't film here. I'll catch you on the other side. So once through security, which takes about 5 minutes, you then have to put your carry-on bags through scanner before you go out to the baggage carousel, which is right in front of you, before onward transfer to your boat or seaplane connection. As you can see, it's quite a small baggage reclaim area because it is quite a small airport, obviously. So once through baggage reclaim, through the customs area, you have a Bank of Maldives there where you can exchange any currency to Maldivian rupiah or US dollars, and then out to the area where you're met by your reps for your transfer to the seaplane or the boat. So I'm going to take you over now to the seaplane terminal and show you what's there, what's available before you take your flight to your resort. As you can see, you've got your various rep stations there. Another ATM, Bank of Maldives, a couple of little shops. So a really easy process to get through immigration, get through customs before you wait to get transferred to the terminal. All in all, it's taken about 25 minutes. So as you can see, very little to show at arrivals at Malé. I will do a video on departures, which I know from being here before has got a lot more to offer, and I'll do a separate video on that. But the next bit on this video will be a transfer to the seaplane terminal, and I'll show you what that's like. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon and it's 30 degrees centigrade. That's the high 80s in old money Fahrenheit. I was getting a bit worried after the delay at Doha because I didn't think it'd be light enough to film anything. But thankfully, it still is. And that's the Trans-Moldavian Airways, where you check in and get your baggage weighed to be put onto the seaplane to your resort. So transferred now onto the shuttle bus after getting the luggage checked in for Trans-Moldavian Airways. Just to make you aware, it does publish that it's a 20 kilo weight for cases, but they do allow 2 or 3 kilos over from experience, so don't panic too much around that if you are slightly over. But off now, around the corner to the seaplane terminal. This area along the waterfront, adjacent to the Maldives sign you just saw, and opposite where you check in your luggage for the seaplane terminal, is where you catch a speedboat to the various resorts in the Maldives. The whole process from arriving in the Maldives at Malé and going through to your seaplane is a really smooth process. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. It's really slick, and the check-in for the seaplane terminal, as you saw, is just literally round the corner from the baggage reclaim. So this area here, when you come back to Marley from your resort, this is where you end up after getting off your plane. You pick up the shuttle here to go back to the main departures terminal for Marley. I'll take you inside now and show you what the terminal is actually like for the seaplanes. The Trans-Moldavian Airways terminal in Marley is the biggest seaplane terminal in the world, and as you will see shortly is really modern and really well appointed with good amenities. The escalator ahead takes us up to the various lounges. There's also a lift up if you've got mobility issues and can't do any stairs, and toilets just as you come in there, because there's only one at the arrivals at Marley Airport. Heading off now to the departure gates.
It's really nice.
There is a lounge up on the first floor, just with seating and a little tiny shop for souvenirs and also snacks. But we're going straight to the gate, say, because the flight was delayed at Marley. Okay, so if you're a little bit late like we are and you can't access the lounge, there is free water in the actual gates themselves. This gives you a little bit of a better shot of Marley in front. And this is our plane. Just like we're flying into Marley, the sights of the capital, the reefs and some of the island resorts is even more stunning and spectacular. Sometimes, depending on the time of day you take your seaplane, you can even see sharks and dolphins swimming underneath the ocean as the water is so crystal clear. The journey by seaplane from Marley to Sinamanakura takes approximately 45 minutes, and the same journey by speedboat takes approximately 2.25 hours. There are, however, some more risks involved with the seaplane transfer, and I will share those with you in my full ultimate review guide of Sinamanakura, so please do be sure to watch that video. For me, a ride in a seaplane is a great part of any holiday in the Maldives. Your seaplane flight to the resort will either be direct, or sometimes you will stop at 1 or 2 resorts along the way.
Arriving now at my resort, Cinnamon Hakura Hura. Dependent on your result, your steam plane will either dock at a small pier on the island or in a pontoon slightly out in the water, and you'll be ferried to the island on a small boat.
Welcome to Hakura Hura. And a lovely sunset as well. Beautiful sunset to welcome us.
I will be posting a full ultimate review guide of this resort, as well as what marine life looks like around the island and on snorkeling trips, what a Maldivian island hopping adventure looks like, as well as showing you what departures looks like at Malé International Airport before your journey home. So please do be sure to check those out.
So I hope you found that oversight of Malé International Airport arrivals and the transfer onto the seaplane useful. We've just arrived, as you can see, at the destination. A lot more coming from Hakura Hura. Hopefully you can watch those videos as well. I'll give you a good insight into the resort, the food available, the trips you can do, and basically anything you need for a great stay. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do give me a thumbs up, like, because that'll really help my channel to grow, and please do consider subscribing to the channel. I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.